Welcome to episode 3 of Basic UI in Unity. In this episode we'll look at buttons, so let's get started. So in our last episode we created this image right here of a heart, but let's say we wanted to make this heart clickable, and when we clicked it something would happen. Well, normally if we wanted to create a button we would right click on the canvas, go to UI and choose a button. I can do it real quick to show you. And we would have a button right here, and it would also have a text, but we're not going to do that, so I'm going to delete it because we want this to be a button, and it's very easy to do. All we have to do is add another component. So let's click on add component and search for button, and let's click that. And now if we start the game, we can now hover over the button and click it, and you can see it becomes a bit dark when I click it, but nothing happens, of course. So let's create a script that makes a text appear when we click this button. So first we're going to create the text, so I'll right click on the canvas, go to UI and choose a text mesh pro. You might have to install some stuff right here when you do that, but we have a text now, and I'll set it to bold and I'll align it to the middle and the center, and I will write "you clicked the heart!" exclamation mark, and I'll make it dark so it's easier to see, maybe red. Then I'll call it heart text and I'll disable it, so it's going to be disabled in the beginning, and when we click on the heart we're going to write some code which sets this game object to be active, like so. So let's disable it. And in the assets down here, we'll right click and go to create and create a mono behavior script. So a C# script, which I will call heart button script. Open that up. And in here we can delete the start and update function. And we just need a public reference to the text game object. So we'll write game object and we'll call it text. And this we will set in the inspector. And then we just need a public function to set this active. So we could write public void set text visible, and we would just do text.set active to true, and that's all we need in here. Now go back into Unity. In here we'll click on our image, so our heart, and we'll scroll down and drag the heart button script we just created over here. So now we have that attached to the game object, and we have this field for the text game object, which we will drag like so. So we have a reference to the heart text. Then as you can see on our button component, we have this thing called onClick, which is an event. And if we click on the plus icon and then drag our component heart button script onto here, we can choose it right here, heart button script, and we can look for the function we just created, which was called set text visible. So it's right here. So I'll click on that. And this simply means that when we click the button, our set text visible function on this component will be called. So let's now try to click play and click on our heart. And as you can see, the text appears. So that's perfect. Hope you learned something new today. Have an amazing day, and please subscribe if you like this video.